we're coming back to one of our favorite places in Louisville.
And I'm just bubbling with excitement. Today we come to Louisville to talk to Isaac Fox, and he is the owner of the Champagnery, and it is a wonderful place. Lee and I have been here before on a girls' trip, and we fell in love with it, so we wanted to share it with all of you. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, so we love this place. It's called the Champagnery, but we're in bourbon country, so a lot of people are confused. Tell us about it.
Yes, absolutely. So the Champagnery was a concept originally developed by Brad and Charlotte Stengel, who are local architects. And they, especially Charlotte, the wife, was a big fan of champagne. They had traveled to Champagne in France, and they decided to do a champagne bar here in the heart of bourbon country. And it actually really took off, became very successful. The Bureau de Champagne listed them as one of the top 10 champagne bars in the US.
Wow.
And then I took over ownership last year, but I'm keeping that champagne focus. I love bubbles.
Yes.
And I think a lot of times people aren't aware of the breadth of possibilities in sparkling wine. So I think we have something very unique and special going on here.
And I love the ambience. It's so gorgeous.
Gorgeous
But
space.
you also have a menu. Talk about your
We
menu.
do, yes, absolutely. So our focus is as a wine bar, though, as you can see behind us, we have wonderful bourbons. We've got a great cocktail list. So there's certainly something for everybody, not just the bubbles. But we also have really been, over this last year, elevating our food menu as well. So beautiful kind of tapas, small plates, steak tartare, seared crab cake, escargot. Trying to keep it very French and Mediterranean. I think that it's easy when you think of a champagne bar to think of the place you go right before dinner, or maybe the place you go right after dinner,
Yeah.
But you can also do your full dinner here as well. So we've got a really lovely food menu at the moment. And our new spring menu is coming out in about a week. So it's going to be really cool.
Fantastic. Okay. And you have a wonderful patio as well.
Yeah, beautiful back patio, seats about 40 or 50 people. It's gorgeous.
And your event space is amazing.
It is. Yeah, this is a very historic building, which you see throughout it, but the event space is probably the part that looks the most historic. It's the original 1880s wood flooring, original tin ceiling. We can usually get groups of 40 to 50 people over there, and it's a very popular spot for special events.
Absolutely. And talk to us about the experiences that you have here, your classes.
Yes, so once a month we do pairing events. These are like wine dinners. Sometimes they're all sparkling wines paired with food. Sometimes it'll be a mixture of still and sparkling wines. And then we're getting ready to kick off a series of kind of smaller tastings and classes. I'm a very passionate baker, so I do all the breads and pastries for here and for another restaurant that I own. So in addition to wine classes, starting the week after Mother's Day, I believe, we're going to be doing a bread baking class as well. So we're going to do a lot of things to really kind of involve the patrons so they can learn about wine, about cheese, about bread, and all that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah.
Well, another thing I love about you guys is that if you like what you taste here, you can actually buy it, right?
That's absolutely right. We do have a retail license, so we offer a good discount if you want to buy a bottle to go. And you can also call us ahead if you've got a special event and there's a particular wine you're looking for and say, hey, I need a case of this wine next week. I'm always happy to order that and get it for you. We're keeping the hours a little bit limited last year because I owned another restaurant. I didn't want to kill myself right off the bat. We're just doing Wednesday through Saturday, like 4 to 9. So we're expanding here in another week or two. We're going to be staying open later on the weekends. And within the coming month, we're setting the exact date, we'll be opening on Tuesday nights as well. So if you follow us on like our Facebook or Instagram, social media, stay tuned for that because we're definitely going to be expanding those hours. And then at 4 o'clock every day, we offer traditional English high tea, which is really lovely. You do have to make a reservation for that, so we can prepare all the little pastries and finger sandwiches. Saturdays, we open at 2 p.m., so we offer the high tea from 2 to 4. And then the rest of the week, it's just at 4 p.m., between the 4 and 5 o'clock hour. And you can come in and have a beautiful high tea with your friends and try homemade pastries and sandwiches, wonderful high-quality artisan teas. And maybe a glass of bubbles afterwards, because
why not?
Who doesn't want to have English high tea and not have a glass of champagne afterwards, right?
I
That's
feel like
the
we
way
need to toast to this.
We do
I do.
need to toast to this, yes.
I should pour us something.
I think you should.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I selected this when you said let's do a champagne toast for you all. Champagne Nomine Renard is actually a female-owned champagnery or a female winemaker. It is a grower Champagnery, which means they grow all their own grapes, which is kind of a rarity. It's usually in Champagne, the farmers and then the winemakers are separate. So this is woman-owned, beautiful stuff. Grower Champagne, Lomine Renard, Brut Rosé. I'm in love with this wine right now.
And we're in love with the Champagnery. Yes. Cheers.
Cheers to you all.
Thank you. Oh, we love the Champagnery. If you're ever in Louisville, please check it out. All the information is up on the screen.